Monty! What are you doing?
He's been braying pretty much every day. It was like he literally found his voice.
Good morning, Monty.
When we bought my own place and moved into it, I was like, hey, I want to go adopt a donkey. So I reached out to TMR Rescue and I said, hey, just bought some property. Would love to come and look at the donkeys that you have available for adoption. And she's like, well, we have this little guy over here. His name is Monty. And he was off in the corner, really quiet, shy, like didn't want to hang out. But he was so sweet. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the one. She's like, well, he's 26 and he's been here for 10 years. And mind blown, right? Like this tiny little guy standing in the corner. Apparently he was a hoarding case with up to 20 other donkeys. And he was the only one that had been gelded. At first, he was really quiet. And we know that donkeys bray. We know that they're vocal. But he never made any noise while we were there.
Oh, goodness.
And the third day he was at the house, I was in the back, putting food in the buckets, and all of a sudden he just started braying, and it scared all of us. It was a really strange noise that started coming out of his mouth, and he looked just as shocked as the rest of us. When he's impatient enough, he'll just start yelling at the door. So we call him the dinner bell because the horses have caught on to the fact that if he brays, that means mom is outside and mom has snacks or food. Even the dogs know when they hear him, they know what time of the day it is. But he's not the typical donkey that you hear the noises of in, movies or anything like that. And so those are the two biggest things that people have to say. And then they ask what's wrong with him because his bray is not the normal donkey hee-haw. People have all kinds of different ideas of what he could be singing. Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, some Frank Sinatra songs. But for me, I just think that he's happy to be able to have found his voice and tell everybody about it. We got Monty because Ace, my bay horse, really likes donkeys. Monty got off the trailer. I mean, it was like he'd been there his whole life. Within a week, they were playing with each other. It was really strange because I'd never seen it before, but he got along with pretty much everyone. There was no fighting, there was no pushing around. All three of them were always together.
Monty. Hi, Jack. Good boys. Good boys.
That made me so happy because it was like they all knew they were meant to be together.
You peep? Would you like a peep? I know you want peeps.
The way Monty goes after Ace is what a playful donkey does. They bonded so well that that's just who he knows to go and play with. And so he will run up behind him and bite his butt and then just start braying at him. And you just could hear in the background, you're like, oh, he's up to something.
Oh. Monty.
He's just there, ears flat back, snaking his head around and trying to go after Ace. And those two will chase each other all around the property. Jack is our buckskin. He's the one that's always in the background staring. He's our herd alpha. Monty wants to play with Ace and be Ace's best friend, and Ace wants to be Monty's best friend, but Jack wants Ace to be his only best friend. runs Monty away from Ace, and so it's just this constant love triangle between the three of them when they're playing all the time. He's absolutely a diva. Like, if you don't give him what he wants when he wants it, I mean, he's earned it. He spent 10 years of the rescue, 16 years that we don't know about. So we're trying to spoil him as safely as possible. During the winter time, especially for his age, he loses a lot of heat out of his ears. So he had been putting socks on his ears, but he was able to rub them off and they weren't as waterproof. You know, we're trying to find a solution. And a really sweet follower, she made that mask for him. It's waterproof pink fabric. It goes over his little face and his ears during the wintertime when it's extra cold to help keep his little ears warm to keep him warmer. He looks so funny when he wears it. And so we think he's Lady Gaga. We really do, especially with a mask. He's still not the super snuggly, super in your face, but his personality has really come out. At 28 years old, he still wants to act like, you know, a baby and play. He wanted to see what was going on, super curious.
Here he comes.
You see him running around. He's 28 and he sure doesn't move or act like he is. And I think that that is hugely attributed to having friends on the property that he can play with. He loves to roll in the sand. Loves to try and eat my rose garden all the time. He loves to pester Ace. That is one of his favorite things to do. And so I think he just genuinely enjoys doing whatever he wants. And just having him here, having the horses be so happy, giving an animal like him a second chance at life to do whatever he wants to do, that's changed my life. And I'll never regret it. I'm so happy. And we've been able to help other rescuers, especially his. And we bring smiles to people. That's one of the best things. I mean, free smiles. Like, who wouldn't love that? Especially with a weird little donkey like him. And get other people to see different adoption stories like that, I think is really important too.